County and our water system, and want to thank you and thank your manager, Steve McCullers, for being here tonight and also supporting Lyric Carter.
Thank you, Commissioner Cupid. Okay, the next tab is we'll have Mr. Hankerson. You can see he'll be giving us an update on the Suntrust Park.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Board. I'm proud to be able to do that. Just looking at the slides, we are about 92.8% complete. We spent $455,784,493. That's a lot. They're still averaging 905 workers on the Brave site, 510 workers on the Ball site during the weekends, 145 on mixed-use site. At 92.8% complete, the ongoing work is focused on finishing, fixtures, and equipment. 3 areas of the ballpark have received temporary occupancy. Those areas are the Braves administrative offices, the Braves baseball and stadium offices, operation offices, and the concessionaire administrative offices. Bi-weekly staff meetings are held to ensure there are no impediments to achieve a final certificate of occupancy. That's the ultimate goal, is to get those occupancy. The task force that Commissioner Chairman Boyce put together, chaired by Commissioner Ott, got the eye on the ball on the task force. So is the Braves, and so is my team and my meeting. We know that's the goal. This is an air view looking west from the east garage. On that, taken January the 5th. This is a view looking in from the Omni Hotel and Comcast headquarters, shown on the left field, have both topped out for construction. This is a view from the field. The seats are complete. The fields are now sand and ready to be sodded in March. A view from the field. The installation of LED lights are underway. The lights can change colors for various occasions. Here they are glowing green. I've seen a lot of compliments about those lights. I'm not out that time of night, but I happened to be out last week that time of night, and they were not green. They were multicolored. So it's awesome. School boards are ready for the first exhibition game. The hardscape and planning are winding down. The last plaza pour was January the 25th. The pedestrian bridge assembly from 285 is being assembled over Circuit 75 as an extension of the bridge over 285. Perimeter sidewalks being installed around the entire site. This is a landscape monument garden in Batter's Eye. On that project, they have wayfinding signs, and they're looking good. More wayfinding signs, ticket and clubhouse storefronts are shown here. Large fans are being installed throughout the concourse to keep the fans cool on hot summer nights, and on the right is the concourse lighting in the field. I heard Commissioner Ott says today the stadium is at such a point, these photos does not do the stadium justice. You just got to see it. This is a night view of home plate looking from the Braves Preview Center. It windows into the Braves batting tunnel at the Delta Club. This is concession fit outgoing in kitchen and concessions. Bird's eye view at home plate. Update photo was taken January the 5th. As you can see, the Billy Joel sign there, which will be first to perform at Suntrust Stadium on April the 28th. Traffic management plan. A plan was put together led by our police department and our DOT with many partners. There are copies on the back table if you'd like to have a copy of those traffic management plans. And if you can have questions, I think there are contact numbers in the book. The traffic management plans provide for safe, efficient vehicle and pedestrian arrival and departure will minimize traffic impacts in nearby neighborhood businesses and daily commutes. The traffic management plan also will show you the 14 points of entry into the ballpark. The traffic management plan will be located on site and staffed by Cobb DOT and Cobb PD to make adjustments in real time.
A few months ago, we told you about all the transportation improvements happening around Suntrust Park, from infrastructure investments to more access and parking to our new 7:30 game time. Well, we're back to give you some additional information about getting to and from Suntrust Park. Say you want to drive to the game. Well, your journey doesn't start in the car, it starts on your smartphone. You can buy tickets and parking on the new app for Suntrust Park and the Battery Atlanta, which will be built by Major League Baseball Advanced Media. Next, within the Braves app, you can access Waze, the world's largest community-based traffic and navigation app, and you've got a plan to get to the game. The Braves and Waze have a unique partnership where they'll collaborate with Cobb County to route traffic using real-time adjustments to minimize congestion and get people directly to their parking space. There are 14 ways in and out of Suntrust Park. On top of that, Cobb County is managing more than 30 intersections that will help you arrive as quickly and as smoothly as possible, all while minimizing the impact on everyday traffic in the region. And there's good news when you arrive. The Braves will offer more than 10,000 parking spaces for fans coming to the ballpark, and we're still adding more every day. If you're an A-list member, you'll be able to buy a season parking permit and lock in your space. For everyone else, there'll be plenty of parking available on a single game basis, distributed a short walk from the ballpark. But what if you don't want to drive? Well, our partner Uber provides the only way to get directly from your front door to the ballpark at an affordable price. Just open your Uber app, tap a button, and your reliable ride is on the way. At Suntrust Park, you'll find a designated Uber drop-off zone, which puts you steps from the entry gates. And after the last out, well, it couldn't be easier. Head back to the Uber pickup zone to meet your driver, and you're on the way home. In addition, the Braves will be offering shuttles to take fans from various locations throughout the area to the ballpark. And of course, there's public transportation too. ComPlink and the Cumberland Circulator will route you right to our new ballpark. So no matter how you get here, we'll make sure it's fast and safe, and you're in your seat for the first pitch. Play ball.
Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Ott, and he's going to give an update on the task force, and then I'll pick back up again.
Thank you, Mr. Hankerson. As we talked about at the work session earlier today, the chairman formed a task force, which I'm chairing. Basically, it has a bunch of different lanes or groups, and you can see them on the screen there, transportation, public safety, and the rest. Basically, what we've done is created a board that has all the milestones, those things that could impact opening day, and they're on a board, and Mr. Hankerson has staff meeting every 2 weeks. I'm part of that, and then he is part of the meeting that we just had one earlier this evening. And basically, it's allowing us to manage all those projects and issues that need to be done before opening day. And as the county manager mentioned, February 24th is when the certificate of occupancy needs to be done. So.
With that, that just shows you the first kickoff meeting of the task force in the board meeting room, and we had one there this afternoon. Then to complement what we're doing, I have with all county staff and some other partners bi-weekly meetings with all of our staff from all levels throughout every department. For instance, in community development, we not only have the director, we have the construction manager, we have the building officials. In public safety or fire department, we have the fire marshal. So we've got them all different levels. We also extended the invitation to JLL is in the meetings. We've also reached out to Sandy Springs to make sure they know what's going on. So we've got other partners that we're inviting to the table in our surrounding neighbors as well. But that's good. That way we can get an update. Commissioner Ott's invited to all of those as well. And we comparing data to make sure that everything is consistent. Wow, 80 days to opening. 80 days to first pitch on April the 14th, Mr. Chair and Board. But we think we're on track, and everything is going well. There are no surprises as to the construction of the stadium. And so everything that will be ready on the parking plan and all of that. And, I mean, on transportation plan is more parking come on, that's a moving document. It'll be adjusted and be adjusted even during game day from one game to the other. So kind of interesting when you get in and look at all the exciting things that's happening with this transportation plan. It's not a static document. With that, Mr. Chair, that concludes my presentation. Unless you have any questions or comments.
Just have one question. What can we do to help you?
Sir,
What can we do to help you, the board?
just support what we're doing and
Okay.
everything, and you're doing it. As we get closer, I'm sure the pressure will turn up. We get a lot more questions. We've got to continue to do a good job of communication. I think your task force has brought some other partners to the table to help get that message out. We're trying to do some things there, so I think we're on track. I think everything is going well.
I appreciate you working with me. I know I put a lot of pressure on the last 3 weeks, being a new guy on the block, trying to make certain things happen. But I appreciate your patience and understanding. You've been here 23 years. I've been here 23 days. But I think that what you've accomplished is incredible. This is no small task, and I think it's important for everyone, both here tonight and out there on Channel 23, to remember that Mr. Hankerson also has a responsibility for overseeing the daily operations of a 5,000-member staff. And this is put on top of him. And, this is a significant amount of extraordinary responsibility placed upon him. And plus dealing with a brand-new chairman, trying to get his arm around some loose ends. So I want to thank you for working with me. I want to thank you for your understanding and your patience. And I know that you have the full support of the board behind you. I think we finally got some definitions, some issues you've been concerned about, and anything else we can do to bring more definition to that, Mr. Hankerson, all you have to do is ask.
We know that, Mr. Chairman, and it's been a pleasure working with you those 23 days, and the respect you've shown for the position and recognizing that I'm the county manager and run day to day, and you remind me when I want to forget it. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun in making some changes and knowing what your visions are and trying to work with you to accomplish those visions, as well as with other members of the board, because they've got visions as well and how you're reaching out to accomplish that, and I want to thank you for that.
Certainly deserve, you've earned it, and thank you for all you're doing, and we got your back.
Thank you, sir.
Going on to tab 8, Mr. Johnson, you have the floor. You have 6 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.